Hello everyone. Let us try to understand some basic arithmetic operations in Python. Let us take two variables a and b, where a equal to 10 and b equal to 20. In order to do basic addition, we use a plus b, where we are using the plus operator. So this will give us 30 as the output, as 10 plus 20 is 30. Then we go for simple subtraction, which is a minus b, which will give us minus 10. Then we go for multiplication. For multiplication, we use the star or asterisk character. So this will give us a into b. That means 10 into 20, which is 200. Then we go for division, a by b. What is a by b? Here we are using the slash operator, which means the division. And a by b means 10 by 20, which will give us 0.5. Then we go for the reverse, that is b by a. So b is 20, so 20 by 10 we should get 2, but we are getting 2.0 because the normal division, whatever we do using the slash symbol, does float division in Python by default. So it will put a decimal and a 0 in such situations. Now, if we want to avoid this 0, we have to go with float division, which is done by a double slash b. This will do float division between a and b. So a by b, what is a by b? 10 by 20. 10 for 10 by 20, we got a 0.5. So if float division is done, it will omit the decimal values and it will give us the integer part. So here we get 0 as the output. Similarly, if I go for b by a and do this float division, I will get 2. Then we have the percent operator, which will help us to find out the remainder of the division between a and b. A percent b, that means we are dividing 10 by 20, in which we get the remainder as 10. Then the reverse, b modulus a. So b modulus a means when we divide b by a, what is the remainder? So when I divide 20 by 10, I get a 0 as remainder. Okay, so these are the some basic arithmetic operations in Python.
Hello everyone. Let us try to print the multiplication table of 3 using Python. So first of all, let me take a variable where I will store the number 3. So for that, I take a variable a and I store the value of 3. Now my next task is to print 3 into 1 is equal to 3. That's what we see in multiplication tables. So for that, I do something like this. Here in this statement, what I'm doing is I'm using a F string, as you can see. What is the purpose of this F string? The purpose of this F string is that I'm telling Python to identify some values which are inside curly braces. If I don't use this F here, Python will not be able to determine the value of A or the value of A into 1. Okay, so here what I'm doing is I'm taking a, which is 3. I'm writing a string with it, that is into 1 is equal to a into 1, 3 into 1. Okay, so here this kind of syntax is known as F string or string interpolation. Okay, so here I am embedding some variable inside the conventional string and I'm able to print the data. Okay, so the same thing has to be repeated for, so this is only for 3 into 1. So I have to do it for 3 into 2 like this, 3 into 3 like this, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Eventually, what it will do is it will print 3 into 1 equal to 3, 3 into 2 equal to 6, 3 into 3 equal to 9, and so on up to 3 into 10 equal to 30. So let us see the output. Let me run this file. So when I run this, I get 3 into 1, 3, 3 into 2, 6, 3 into 3, 9, 3 into 4, 12, like this up to 3 into 10 equal to 30. And the same thing can be done using a while loop. Let us see how to do that. So first, what I need to do is whatever I am repeating, like 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 10, I'm repeating this thing inside these print statements, right? So what I do is I take a variable, let's say I equal to 1 initially. The I value is 1 initially. So I use a while loop while I are equal to 10. So that I print this statement here, and instead of writing a into 1, I will write a into I, and the answer will be a into I here. And this thing has to be repeated for 10 times, but the I value needs to be incremented. First time the I value is 1, and after that the I value needs to be incremented. So what do I write here? I write I equal to I plus 1. So what this will do? First, it will print the statement like 3 into 1 equal to 3, and then it will increment the value of I. Then it will be checked whether the I value is less than or equal to 10. Yes, it is less than 10. So it will keep on going until I reaches 10. At that point, what will happen is it will print the 3 into 10 equal to 30. After that, I will be incremented. I will become 11, which will stop this loop. So let us see the output of this. Save it and I run the file. So here I got the same output 3 into 1, 3, 3 into 2, 6, up to 3 into 10 equal to, but this time we are using a while loop instead of writing the lines again and again. So if we want to find the square of all numbers from 1 to 10, what we need to do is we need to take each number from 1 to 10 and multiply them with themselves. Let's say to find the square of 1, I have to multiply 1 with 1. To find the square of 2, I have to multiply 2 with 2, and so on up to 10, up to the number 10. So what do I do is I take a number, let's say I is equal to 1 because I have to start it from 1. And then what do I do is I have to run a loop from 1 to 10. And in each slide the number with each number. So if the number is I have to multiply I with, right? I have to multiply I with I. But simply multiplication will not give us the output. To get the output, we need to print the output. So what do I write is I write print I into I. And this will print the first number, that is I equal to 1. When I is equal to 1, I into I will give us 1. But I need to move on to the next number, which is 2. So I have to somehow make the I as 2. So what do I do here is I write I equal to I plus 1. If I do this, what will happen? I will be incremented to 2. Now I have, once the I has incremented to 2, I have to repeat this printing process. So that means this whole thing needs to be in a loop. So I write a while loop for this while I less than or equal to 10. Why am I writing this? Because I have to run the loop from 1 to 10. So the loop must stop at 10. Once the loop has reached 10, it will execute and the I will increment to 11. This condition here will stop the loop. That's it. But we need to give proper syntax and indentation for the while loop. So this is how I write the while loop. While I less than or equal to 10, print I into I and I equal to I plus 1. Okay, so let us now see the output. Let me run this file and see the output. As you can see, we have got all the squares from 1 to 10, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, and 100.